Charles Marshall Lewis of Ebony.com. I'm sitting here with the legendary A Tribe Called Quest. We're here to talk about the anniversary of People's Instinctive Travels and the Paths of Rhythm, which I must admit is my absolute all-time favorite hip-hop album of all time.
That's my favorite one because everybody bugs out when I say that's my favorite one.
Why?
I don't know, because I guess niggas be like, oh, you stupid. I don't just say the obvious. Like, I'm like, obvious? It's fucking so obvious. That's the shit I like.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm not hit with that shit.
Well, let me ask you this. Is the sonic collage style of production that was on this album or that was on, De La's first album or even, PE, what they were doing at the time, is that more difficult?
Boutique, too.
Also, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Is that more difficult than creating music from scratch?
People think, like, that type of collage sampling, it's not easy.
Right.
That shit is a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got to get, like, it depends on where you want to take it. Like, for us, our whole shit was just, like, about the sound, making that shit crack, making sure the rhymes is fucking sharp and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of like knob turning with our shit.
Right.
Because we were really into the articulation. It's not easy to just like do sample based music. It's not, because you still want to align shit up. It just has to be in the right spots, the right places, the EQs. Then you gotta think about 440, if it's in 440, if it's not in 440, if it's in tune, if it's what key it's in, if it's not in key, you gotta then detune it, you gotta go get the harmonizer, you gotta rent it from Dream Hire, which is in the same building as your record company where the studio is, so now they triple dip it on you, now you're getting crazy, now you go get a bag of weed, the weed dealer relations it with done, you have a bad experience, you walk the fuck out, everybody think you crazy.
Yo, he took it back.
25 years. 25 years.
Back. Just like that.
Avenue, right. Your boxers.
That's real. I forgot about all of that.
Jerobi, I know your time is limited. Tell us a little bit about Eats, Rhymes, and Life. Because, after this album, you went to become a chef.
Yeah,
well, and that's your thing. Yeah, it has been your thing.
Yeah, I've always been into cooking. That's passion 1A music and food. Eats, Rhymes, and Life is an events company that I made. We do events like in New York right now. On Tuesday, I have Taco Tuesday popping off. I do guest chef appearances. I've been in a lot of Food Network, cooking channel, festivals, barbecue, taste talks, all kind of stuff. So I'm really serious in it.
Fife, you have more cuts on the Low End Theory than you do on the debut album. Explain to the public why that is.
Because I wasn't focused, running around, not doing the right thing, and if it wasn't for them staying on me, who knows what would have happened. But all things happen for a reason. Is social media and the internet beneficial to the music industry today or detrimental? Or, how is it either one of those things, in y'all's opinion?
That's not a question for me, because my social media game is...
My social media game is not that great. Yeah,
since fucking... Cotton was king.
I thought he invented Twitter at one point, and then all of a sudden he was gone.
I didn't invent it, but
no, I'm just saying. You introduced.
In case y'all thought I did, but I put I was one of the first dudes tweeting out there.
Yeah, right.
I remember I was on Twitter, and it was like maybe like 300 people on there, believe it or not. And the other person on there, I think, was Bjork. That I remember. It could have been maybe I could be exaggerating. It could be like 300, 3,000. It was a 3 there. And it wasn't too many zeros. But yeah, I don't really fuck with that.
Yeah.
Social shit.
Only thing I mess with on social media is Instagram, because I believe in a picture saying 1,000 words. You don't even have to comment on it all the time. You just put a picture of Porzingis doing a spin move, and it's like, oh.
I like the fact that you can directly connect with your fans, and I think that's a really beautiful thing. But then in terms of missing out on your life now because you're just like in that, for me, and I don't do that.
I would say that if I had to say anything about social media, I'm not as on it or avid in it as I guess was, but that's just me. it's what you make it, really. You know what I mean? Like, if you look at it as all just tools, certain amount of tools, or where you have certain amount of advantages, rather,
Okay.
they can either extend or accentuate who you already are.
Okay.
Now, who you already are, that's where it is. Now, if you're just like this kind of creeped out, kind of weird person, or you have like just a mean-spirited person, and you happen to have all these socials, then guess what? Those are going to be the tentacles and the extensions of who you are as a person.
One of the great things about A Tribe Called Quest is that the music on the album is so like well-rounded in terms of, I guess, what you guys were listening to. You know, there's like Hendrix samples, there's Lou Reed samples, stuff like that. I think that nowadays, with unlimited music available to kids to listen to, it seems like maybe they don't listen to as much as you guys were listening to in 1989. Do you think that's true, or what do you have to say?
Don't listen to as much music
As they could, stuff now is free. Before you had to go to the record store.
I don't agree. I think that they listen
really?
to way more music today than that's it, because you have way more available to you. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I think once you go down like the labyrinth, like let's say some kid has started and they like, I don't know, my man Tyler.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tyler, Our Future crew.
Yeah.
Say like they watching Our Future on YouTube and they watching all these videos and seeing Tyler's joints. Then on the side you may see like one of those things that say West Coast rap, and then underneath it could say the Far Side.
Yeah.
Then you clip on the far, you see the West Side rap collage, and you see that, and then you see the Far Side, and you see Far Side videos, and they go Far Side, and you see Far Side, you see Souls, and you see Souls, and then you see, samples, the Soul Sad, and the Souls could lead you to CTI label, and then you're on Grover Washington Jr.
Yeah. Right.
You see what I mean? So I think kids like and plus it's a playlist kind of arena today.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? So you get like a kind of mix of everything.